All right, we're starting to get closer to spring. There's a few things you want to start thinking about getting done before things start growing in the spring, early enough that you're not going to cause any damage. And one of them has to do with Liriope, or lily turf, some people call it that. There's lots of different varieties, clumping ones, trailing ones like the spicata style here. They all have their purpose. Some are a little more aggressive than others. As you can see, it's woven through all the stones, and it takes a lot of work to cut it back. Now, when we went to do fall cleanup for this batch, everything was beautifully green. So there was no reason to go and cut it back just because it was fall and it was time to cut it back. It was okay to let it go until late winter, early spring. So here we are. You can see it's got a little bit of browning from the winter injury and things like that. The cool thing about this plant is you can just cut it off and it'll come back up. But if you wait too long, you end up cutting the tips of the new growth as it comes up, and then you have all these little square stems for a while until it outgrows it and grows over the goofy looking square stems. So lots of different things you can use. You can go old school like the hedge trimmers if you want to. You can go with an actual hedge trimmer, whether it's electric or gas or whatever your county or town allows. So what we're going to do is go through here. I'm going to cut back a little bit to give you kind of an idea. Cut there. Pull this back a little bit because sometimes this is so thick you can't see what you're doing. Pretty good job there. So basically what you ended up doing, you got some spots that kind of roll over so you can level them out and get them nice and even with everything else. Like to go the whole thing and come back. It just depends on what you want to do. All right. See, we got a little bit here that's up high. Just go through and clean it up. As you can see, keep a little bit above where the crown of the plant is, because you don't want to get into the crown of the plant because you're going to cause problems. What that'll end up doing is messing with where the growth spurt's going to come out of the plant. And you can just touch up little spots like this right here. Get everything evened out. Go through your edges if you want to use a pair of hand pruners, or if you want to use the shears like this, or some people will take and just turn this on its end. I guarantee you, no matter what you do with Liriope, you will eventually have to get your hand pruners out to clean up the little strings here and there. That's always what happens.